I'm going to go over how to clean up your Gmail inbox. It was a little while ago, but Google had announced that they're putting caps on how much data you can store across Gmail, Google Drive, and even Google Photos. So I think it's like 15 gigs for your whole account. So what that means is I can't just leave all this junk in here and I actually have to clean it up. So I'm going to go over two things. One, how to identify, big groups of emails that you don't need and you can easily delete in a kind of a batch process and kind of a quantity, a large quantity at one time, and also how to prevent those from filling up your inbox anymore. So I'm going to use these Indeed job feeds. I don't need a job. I'm not interested. And if I click in any one of these, you'll see a couple things. First of all, you'll see I can unsubscribe. So we're going to do that. So that first of all should stop them from coming in. But I swear that doesn't always happen. Need to do is over on the far right here, I'm going to click more and I can filter messages like this. So what happens is at the top where that search bar is, you can see now it's identified this is from alert@indeed.com. There's some other things you can use to filter, but I don't really need that. But I could just search on subject or words, right? So I'm going to click search and now you'll see, boom, I can see all these, one of many. If I click through here, you can see it's about 152. So the first thing we want to do, just clean this up, is I could just select all and then hit delete. I'm not going to do that right now because what I want to show you is how to prevent that from moving forward, right? Filling up the inbox. So again, I'm going to click on this filter messages like, and of course you can just access this by clicking on here. Okay, you can go up here, boom. Okay, so now I can do filter. And what I'm going to do is anything that comes from alert@indeed.com. Again, I could have other criteria for one. I'm going to create a filter. And then I have options to do it. So I could just archive it, could mark it as red, star it, I could add a label to it, and then put it in a different folder, but I want to just delete it. So that means is if they do still send me, even though I have unsubscribed, it will automatically delete it. So I'm going to create a folder. Okay, so those are the two main things. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. I am just going to look at alert@indeed.com. I'm going to search on that. You can see here's all my folders. I'm going to select here and I am going to delete all of them. Actually, one trick is you can see this bumped over. You only deleted on that page. I missed there was a message here. I could actually click and delete them all at one time. So now I have no more of those. Now a couple things. You're probably thinking, okay, how do I know about that filter? Well, up here on the top right, you can see I had to move browser over. Just make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to click on the settings, see all settings. And when you get to all settings here, filters and blocked addresses. So you can see now I have a bunch of different all kinds of different filters as I'm cleaning house. And I want to make sure none of these come back. And here you go, from alerts@indeed.com. If I want, I can delete it or I can edit it. I come back and I can add and change it. Okay. That's the main two things. Now, a couple other things I'll show up here about this search. If you want, here's another great way you can do is get rid of mass amount of things. Date within a day and a date. Pick a date. I mean, go something like way back, right? Let's just change this. This is 22. I mean, I can go 2010, like 01, right? And not a day, but if I pick a year, this is going to then, you can't quite see it here, but it gives me from January 1st, 2010, all the way through that whole year. So now if I wanted to, I can now just click on all of these old ones. Forgot is that once you delete them, they actually just are moved to trash over here on the far left. And you can see Indeed and Python, these different things that I've deleted are still here, and you'll see they'll be here for 30 days unless they're off, unless I delete them manually here now. So I can hit empty trash. You can see I've got 100, there's 854 in here. So they'll sit in here for 30 days unless I hit empty trash now, and it will delete them forever. And once you do this, you should see down here on the left, you should see your usage go down. And I'm 9.43 gigs out of 15 gigs used. All right, hope that helps. Thanks.